Penalties are the most dramatic thing a competitor can go through. The games get a lot more intense because every player has an eye on the table. They know that one win or one loss could decide whether we're in or out, and the stakes are definitely much higher. You see a lot more passion go into this, a lot more emotion. This is where things get serious. It is single elimination, so we know one loss and it's all over. All the hard work you put in the groups is gone. Business was business, and we had to be ready for what was about to come. We started our journey to Copenhagen in November. We had qualifiers throughout the whole year, 2v2. Every couple of weeks, me and Gorilla would be playing, and it brought us all the way here to Copenhagen, where the best 24 2v2 teams would be facing off against each other for a share of the 300,000 prize pool. The best thing about these international lands with the FIFA events, you get to meet up with a lot of old friends that I haven't seen in 2 or 3 years. And one of the best parts as well is that we get to play football against each other. No matter what team you are, no matter who we're competing against, everyone comes down, we find a local pitch, always having a big kick about, every nation comes together, no matter who you're playing for. It's definitely one of the things I've looked forward to and one of the things I've missed most during COVID.
So we've played one practice game, we've got to go do some walkouts, get ready, we've got half an hour till kick-off. We're ready, but we need to get the win. Let's go.
So we can start things off by welcoming Group A.
Day one, we started with our hardest 2 games first. We had Heretics and Ninjas in Pyjamas. I think because of the occasion, because of what was going on, everyone plays it a little bit safe. I think in 2v2, players are naturally a bit more safe anyway, as you don't want to let down your teammate.
Who you got now, Spencer?
I don't know.
Do you not know?
Who we got now? Is it there?
Just playing as it comes.
Vibes, you know, just see who we get. But 2 draws against the best teams. But we need some wins. We're playing good, but small margins. The goal against Heretics was just like a mechanic thing, and the second one we just didn't read something early on. But our game is really good. Being the best of 1 in FIFA with 2v2, it's going to be 1-0s, 1-1s, 2-1s at best. So yeah, just got to be switched on.
Coach?
I'm just here to vibe, man. In the background, good goal, mate.
Good day in your books?
Of course. Top of the group, a little bit tight, but we'll see how it goes tomorrow.
Gonna eat some food at the American diner.
I'm gonna get some nachos, some fish and chips, and a medium-sized Coca-Cola Zero.
What are you getting, Tom?
Oh, it's a great question.
Right,
It's what we call a burger of the house. Double trouble, juicy beef burger with 2 patties, spelt T-O. Day 2, the second day of the groups, where we're going to see what 4 teams make out of it. This is definitely where the games get a lot more intense because every player has an eye on the table. They know that one win or one loss could decide whether we're in or out, and the stakes are definitely much higher. You see a lot more passion go into this, a lot more emotion. She said, don't worry, no more.
Pre-game vibes.
Pre-game vibes, we're calling it that. To be fair, I can't focus if the music is this good.
Yeah, they've got bangers on in here.
You win on head-to-head.
It's a bit of a slow start.
Yeah,
I think it's actually an incredible start with the win against Heretics, but kind of slowed down, kind of like lost out with them, but got a little 20-minute break, and then the boys bounced back pretty well. 3-0 win, clean sheet, can't get much wrong with that.
But overall, me and Spen were happy. We came in focused. We said the first aim, no matter what we do, is to make it out of the groups, and that is exactly what we did. We wrapped up our group games, job done for the day, but I didn't want to forget we were in the lovely city of Copenhagen. So we went out on the bikes, went to have a look. Let's talk about today. Day 2, out of the group stage. We're celebrating by the canal. We come in, we got the job done, and that's all we asked for. 18 points. Joint first. To most people, they call that second because we lost on head-to-head to Ninjas in Pyjamas. But it's a good day. It's a very good day. And then tomorrow we go on to the knockouts, the big stuff. Where we play Makers, Sweden. Ollie Bolly, if you watch this channel for a while, you know who Ollie Bolly is. We play against him all the time. And Optolly as well. Two really, really good players. Probably the best Swedish team there is. One of the best teams in Europe, considering what they did in Team Season Cup. So tomorrow is set up to be a cracking day. Day 3, the knockout stages. This is where things get serious. It is single elimination. So we know one loss and it's all over. All the hard work you put in the groups is gone. Going into the Makers game, it was actually very strange because we'd become really good friends with the Swedish boys since we were out there. They were some of the only English-speaking people with us. So then to play against your friends on such a big game was a little bit of a strange experience, but we knew business was business and we had to be ready for what was about to come. Us against MCers right next to each other. You can touch each other. It's close. But yeah, single elimination, a little bit harsh, so one loss, you're out, one win, you carry on. Last 16 into last 8, into last 4, into the top 2, it's a winner. That's all you need from me, mate.
That is.
Let's get this show on the road. It's the most difficult challenge we've had. Well, not actually, no, because our group is really hard as well, but we know it's really tough. Like, we've been given a tough bracket as a result. We've already come through with Makers who finished top 3. So we know how it is, you know what I mean? These teams are all good. We must be good, you know, top 8. Should be there, deserve to be there. Second in the group, arguably first on goal difference.
Yeah, they got more workers, didn't they?
Yeah, so like, it's fine, you know? Movi, I think they're called Movi Star because there's no E. So the British say movie star, but there's no E, so they say Movi Star.
Movi Star.
Andoni and Tuga.
And they're in our booth.
Two really well-known European players, and I feel like everyone knows them. This may have been a quarter-final, but it felt like a final.
Need to make the most of this bit of pressure they've got. A big switch of play, that's always going to be in the air. Lovely touchdown from Mbappe! First blood! So Movistar Riders!
Truly flawless.
We started off slow in leg 1 and we were deservedly 1-0 down. We knew in the second leg we had to come with new ideas and try and be more creative to break down the Movistar defence.
A lot of white shirts back there. How would you break it down? How do you find a way through? Can they now? No, they can't. Marquinhos fresh. Could be a chance. Marcelo dancing in the box! Of all goal scorers! Excel to go in front. What a turnaround it could be! Lionel Messi! The magician strikes again with that wand of a left foot.
In the second half of the second leg, we scored 2 quick-fire goals in 10 minutes. And in the 75th minute of the second leg, we found ourselves 2-1 up. I remember we had a pause where me and Spencer were speaking and we said to each other, how long left? We looked up and it was only 15 minutes. So we said to ourselves, just keep it tight, play on the counter-attack, and if we can get another goal, that would be perfect. Alas, that was not the case. Movistar managed to get one back almost instantly, which sent us in to extra time and then the dreaded penalties.
Best defensive teams in the book for the
shot! He can do it back to you! This time he timed it green!
Penalties are the most dramatic thing a competitor can go through. The penalty shootout against Movistar was actually crazy because me and Spencer, he listened to what I said beforehand and every penalty we were hitting was straight in the corner every time, which obviously gives you a massive confidence boost. Now, the interesting thing was with Riders. Riders hit a lot of their penalties down the middle, and for the first one, I stayed down the middle, so in my head I thought they can't keep hitting the middle because I've already stayed there once and they're going to try and hit the corner. However, this wasn't the case. Movistar ended up hitting 4 of their 5 penalties down the middle and me and Spencer kept diving. We weren't expecting it. We thought they were just going to go at one point and one of them was going to change, but they had a plan. They continued to hit the middle of the goal. Me and Spencer continued to hit the corners and that took us to a point where we were drawing 4-4 after 4 penalties each.
The real quality that we've seen from the spot. Ruud Gullit down the middle again, 4-4.
Here we go.
It all came down to the last one.
It's been perfect so far from Excel. Save this time. Movistar Riders score You're in the top 4. Could this be it for Tuga Andoni? Up steps Bellingham. He does score! And Movistar Riders making a top 4 finish in the FIFAe Clubs World Cup.
Look at what it means to Andoni and Tuga.
There's no worse feeling for a competitor. You have to sit there, gut-wrenching. You have the team right next to you. They are genuinely 5 yards away, celebrating, going crazy, and me and Spen just sitting there in complete silence for minutes. It's all good sportsmanship at the end of the day. The Movistar team, Tuga and Andoni, they came over and shook our hands, and that kind of brings you back into a sense of reality. It made us realise, very proud of how well we played. We knew we competed at the very top, and even though we're disappointed, it's still a top 8 placement in the world.
It's me and the trophy we didn't win.
Could have, should have, but penalties said no.
We lost on penalties and I'm sad. I'm really trying to do something here, but I'm just sad man. For the first time all year, me and Spencer felt like we were at the level to win. I really believed it. Everyone tells us it in practice and in the games. We've showed it in the groups. We played well against MK's, one of the best teams in there. We showed everything, and then just pens. They're a kind of team that play for penalties. They want that situation, but we didn't mind it either. I thought we were going to do it. So.
Nah, we had a slow start, but apart from that, I think for 78% of the game we dominated. But small margins. That's why we need a double elimination bracket.
The tournament as a whole was an unbelievable experience. The highs and the lows you experience playing at LAN for the first time in what feels like forever, going through the emotions with one of your very good friends. There's no better feeling than winning on stage. There's also no worse feeling than losing on main stage. But that is the beauty of the competition. It's something that we really, really enjoyed, and we're looking forward to going full steam ahead for the next FIFA. I want to say a massive thank you to the XL team, to Spencer, and to the fans for all the support you provided this year. It's been an unbelievable experience, and we're looking forward to doing it all again for FIFA 23. My summer plans: holiday, holiday, and a bit more holiday.
Sunny day, make way. All the stress and doubt, yeah.